Hey everyone, it is time for May favorites. I cannot believe that we are pretty much already in summer, even though the weather here is really indecisive. It'll be like sunny one day and then it's like cloudy another day. I don't understand. It's never been like this. Like usually this time of the year, it is already like scorching hot and really sunny, and I don't know, it's just been really weird. But let me get started with tools. There are two tools that I've really been loving, and I'm gonna go ahead and get the other product out because one tool I like by itself, but I particularly love it with this other item. So, okay, so here's the first one. This is the Bobbi Brown Ultra Fine Eyeliner, and I'm still not certain if this is exactly the same one that Lipstick Vanessa hauled. I'll link her channel down below if you're not familiar with her. But I'm not sure if this is the exact same one, but I think it is. And so it just really reminded me to pull this out and use it. And I am so glad because my goodness, I love this liner. For a couple of years, I've just been using the Sonia Kashuk Bent Angle Liner, and that works great and it's perfect. But this one blows the Sonia Kashuk out of the water. It just makes lining my eyes so freaking easy, and I love that it has a point in case I need to get like right between my lashes. So this is what it looks like. It's dirty, but that's the shape of it there, and then that is it at an angle. That's looking at it from the side, and then that's front on. And then again, this is the Ultra Fine Eyeliner brush. There it is right there. And yeah, I really like it. I love the handle. It just makes putting on eyeliner really, really easy. Okay, the next two are the pair that I was talking about. The tool that I have absolutely been loving is the Sigma Tapered Blending E40 brush. This brush is really good for blending out your crease color, but I personally love it for applying concealer in the under eye area. It just buffs it out really nicely, blends it into my skin, and just gives it a beautiful, beautiful coverage. So the concealer that I love using with it is the MAC Studio Finish Concealer. This has SPF 35. My shade is an NW 25, and I'm sure most of you are familiar with it. It's just a really creamy concealer, and I have heard people say that you shouldn't be putting this under your eye area, and for so long I never did that. It was just for spot concealing, and I still love it for spot concealing. But when I went to the MAC counter, the MAC makeup artist and I were really trying to figure out a method and a concealer that would not leave any gray cast under my eye area, because it seems like no matter what I use, everything just still looks kind of gray and dark. So what she did is she took a MAC 224 brush and the Studio Finish Concealer, and this is the shade that she used. I did not tell her that I had this shade. This is the shade she chose for me, and she just went in with the brush and the concealer and then just buffed it into my under eye area, and it eliminates any darkness, any grayness, any blue, purple, whatever under my eye area. It just eliminates all of it and completely gives me like a flesh tone to work with. So it's kind of like just giving me a brand new canvas to work with. So I love these two together. And the MAC 224, the one that I have, is a little bit too scratchy, so I love that one for blending out crease color. And this one is not as scratchy as the MAC 224. It's a little bit softer and just a little bit rounder. These two together have just been so perfect for me. Now let's talk about hand cream. I have been loving the Caudalie hand and nail cream. Like, you need the tiniest amount, and it really just like moisturizes my hands and my cuticles, and it doesn't, what I like about it is that it soaks in right away, so it doesn't leave that greasy residue feeling. You know how sometimes you put hand lotion on and it just like feels like wet and greasy and you feel like you can't do anything? And sometimes I would like even wipe it off of my clothes because I don't like that feeling of having like wet, clammy hands. And this one does not do that for me. Like I said, it just soaks right up into my hands and my cuticle area, and it has some really good ingredients in it. It's antioxidant, grapeseed, polyphenols, something, fair trade shea butter, grapeseed oil, avocado, plant glycerin, sweet orange, and it even says leaves no greasy film, and it really doesn't. So this hand and nail cream I absolutely love. Let's go into face now. The Tarte BB Tinted Treatment 12-Hour Primer with SPF 30, I have absolutely been loving. I am probably going to film a review on this today or tomorrow and get that uploaded for you guys this weekend. So make sure you look for that if it's not already up. I don't even know when I'm uploading this video. But I love this, and I don't want to talk too much about it because I definitely want to talk about it more thoroughly in my review video, but just know that I love this. This is fantastic and hands down like the best primer that I've ever used. Hands down. Okay, so that's all we're going to say about that. I forgot to mention a skincare item, and it's the Bliss Triple Oxygen Instant Energizing Mask. This is a deluxe size sample because it came in a Bliss kit, and it's really dirty, but I love the way this like makes my skin feel, and I don't know if it's like a mental thing, but I do feel like it like kind of brightens my face. It's really weird. You are supposed to have your face a little bit damp, and then you just pump this on there and then just massage it on, and it'll kind of like foam and tingle on your face. And I leave it on for 5 minutes. It gets a little, you know, frothy and foamy, and it's really cool. And then I rinse it off, and my skin just feels really good. It's a really nice treat. I don't use this every day, but I use it about once a week, and I just really, really like it. So I've really been enjoying it. So if you go to Sephora, try to get a sample and just see what you think about it. But it's just a nice little, kind of like feels like I'm getting like a little spa facial. So I really like this. The Maybelline Dream Matte Powder that I talked about in my makeup basket. Again, that's really why I like doing, one of the reasons why I like doing a makeup basket is because I rediscover items that I haven't used in a really long time. And I realize, especially using this with the Real Techniques blush brush, that I really like the finish that this gives on my face. It just sets everything beautifully. It looks really good. I always use this on top of foundation. I have used it with the Real Techniques blush brush, and I have also used it with the little sponge that comes with it. And whenever I use it, I'm trying to remember how to open this, my goodness. Whenever I use it with the Real Techniques blush brush, I just kind of, you know, go in circles and just put it all over my foundation. And then I've used this little sponge as well. You can see that it's very well used. And so I will just put it into the powder, and then I'll just roll it onto my face to kind of set everything, and that works really well also. So I have actually really been enjoying this, and currently I wouldn't mind repurchasing it. Of course, you know me, I like to always try new things, but I would recommend this to a friend. So I really like it. My shade is in Sand Medium 0-1. Okay, staying with face, another item from my makeup basket. I started my makeup basket a little bit earlier than when it actually uploaded. So I'm technically using my makeup basket for a little longer than a week, even though it's just usually a week's period. But I did start it, I think on Thursday or Friday, last Thursday or Friday of Memorial Day weekend. And so I started playing with some stuff, and I really found out that I really do love the L'Oreal not new, it says new on there, it's no longer new. The L'Oreal True Match Foundation. This is in shade W5, which is just a little bit too dark for me. This is Sand Beige, but anyway, you can see the W5, it doesn't need to focus in. But I really do love the coverage and the finish of this foundation. Is my battery dying? No. Okay, good. Yeah, I really love the coverage and the finish of this foundation. I do wish it came in a pump form, but it will do for now. It's not that big of a deal. I just kind of shake it up and then do this and dab it on my face, and then go in with my Sigma F80 brush. Excuse me, I have something that is itching my under eye area. Yeah, and it has SPF 17, which is awesome. I have not tried the L'Oreal Dream Lumi, is that what it's called? I have not tried that. Well, I did try it once, but it was the wrong shade, and so I just returned it. I didn't even bother exchanging it. But I hear great things about it, so I would be curious to compare this one and the Dream Lumi. Maybe I'll pick it up today and just kind of do a comparison video. But this one by itself, I definitely love. It just has more of like a satin finish. It gives a medium to full coverage, and it just works really well. So I really like this. I would definitely consider repurchasing this foundation. Okay, another love that is not going to be a surprise because I love it, and I raved about it, I think in a haul video, I'm not too sure, but I love it. I personally I love it, I love it, I love it, and it's the Laura Mercier Baked Blush Bronze in Ritual, And again, when I was shopping for this, there was only 2 available for retail or for sale. And I did open both of them up because I wanted to see the veining in them. And this one definitely had more pink in it than the other one. The other one was a lot of bronze. You do have to be careful with this because if you have one with not so much pink and you go in with a heavy hand, it can look dirty, because I've made that mistake before. Even with this one, is I've just, because I love it so much, I want to like go crazy and just like make sure everybody can see it. And it will just tend to like kind of cake up right here and look dirty. So just go in with a light hand. And I'm really talking to myself when I say that because I really love this. So this is what it looks like. It's just a beautiful bronze and pink mineralized bronzer blush, and it's just beautiful. I would swatch it for you, as I said in the haul video, but honestly, it does it no justice. You're gonna look at it and you're gonna be like, ugh, that looks so ugly. Here, I'll show you. So see, it just looks like a regular bronzer, and you're looking at it and you're like, oh, I have a dupe for that. I don't know what it is about this, but I love it. It just works for me and I just love it. Okay, let's talk about eye products. So the first one is the e.l.f. Long Lasting Lustrous Eyeshadow. This shade in particular is in Festivity. I love wearing this over an eyeshadow. It just gives the most beautiful finish. You can certainly use this alone, like over a primer, and just have like that beautiful color with some beautiful shimmer in it. It wouldn't be like as opaque as layering it on top of an eyeshadow, but either way, this is a beautiful color. So this is Festivity, and it is more of a plum color. There it is right there. Looks really dark and dirty and nasty, but it is really pretty. So that is the shade right there. And it's just beautiful. It really just like gives your eyes like this like bam effect. Really, really pretty. So love that. And I do have, I think I ordered all the shades in this, and I think I have a review as well. I'm so bad. I do have a review. I'm going to link it down below. I'm going to find it and I'll link it down below so you can kind of hear my thoughts on that. Okay, next is the Sonia Kashuk Eye on Neutral #2 palette. I have never talked about this before, I don't think, but can I just tell you, for the first half of May and even before May, this is like a go-to palette for me. And this is the reason why I don't feel like I need the Naked Basics palette, even though the makeup addict in me will probably eventually get it. I just don't feel like I'm missing it because this palette is just great. It has so many beautiful colors in it, and they're basic colors. They're all matte. It's only $20 for this palette, which even at $20, I had a little bit of a hard time with, being that it's Sonia Kashuk in a drugstore. And but it's so worth it. It's so beautiful. So I love these colors. Again, just a beautiful variety of neutral matte shades. I love wearing this one, #3 on the lid, with this one in the crease. Those two are beautiful. So yeah, I'm very happy with this palette and just glad that I finally gave in and purchased it. Okay, the last eyeshadow item is a color from the Urban Decay Book of Shadows Volume 2, but you can find this eyeshadow sold by itself, you know, in singles. And I love this color so much that I'm honestly considering getting the single by itself to depot and add to my palette, or just to have it separately, because I love that color. And the color that I'm talking about is Twice Baked, which is this beautiful rich brown right here. It does have really subtle shimmer, but I don't know if you're gonna pick that up. I think you can. Okay, there it is right there. You can see a little bit of shimmer right here, but it doesn't really transfer to the eye. It's nothing like the Midnight Cowboy Rides Again. That is like shimmer and Fallout City. Let me see if I can swatch it for you. So there it is right there, and it's just one of those colors that doesn't look like anything, but it's so beautiful when you put it in the crease. I am wearing it today, my crease in my crease color. I'm using it today as my crease color, and I have used it with like YDK on the lid, and it's just beautiful. It looks so dirty and so not attractive. It's just a great color for the crease. I love it, or the outer V, and I don't know what it is. It's just so freaking pretty. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's stop talking about that. Okay, lastly, our lip items. And the first item that I will talk about, I don't know, like I have a love-hate relationship with this, more hate than I do love. but I love it like as a lipstick kind of like stain and primer for any brighter similar colors to go on top of it. And it is the Revlon Color Stay Ultimate Suede. And this shade in particular is the shade 005 Muse. So I don't like it by itself because it just kind of has like a sticky, I don't know, weird feeling to it. It's really weird, very, very different. But I love, again, I love it as kind of like a little layering lipstick. So that's the color right there. It's just a really nice fuchsia color, and I will do a swatch for you. So this is going over it a few times. So you can see it's not really that pigmented. It's not as opaque as I would think it is. So it's just really light, which is why I like it as a layering tool. And then on top of it, you can take any fuchsia that you wanted to, but I love using Revlon's fuchsia, which I know, I guess they're being phased out. But Revlon's fuchsia on top of it is just gorgeous. And it even almost gives like an ombre effect. It's just, they're really, really nice together. So that's Revlon's fuchsia, and then that's Revlon's Ultimate Suede and Muse. And then the last lip item is an oldie but a goodie, and it's the Revlon Lip Butter in Sweet Tart. This is just like a great go-to color when I want like a pop of color but I don't know what to put on. This is what I reach for all the time, never ever fails. You can see I've used quite a bit of it, and it's just kind of like that pinky, a little bit of coral color. Sweet Tart's just a great color to have. And here is the swatch, and that's going over it a couple of times. So that is Sweet Tart right there. So oldie but a goodie, a lot of oldies but goodies that I have enjoyed rediscovering and playing with this month. So those are my favorites. I hope that you enjoyed, and who knows, maybe you'll try something new. Please let me know and share with me and others what your favorites are down below in the comment section. If you would like to leave a video response, please do that. I would love to see your face and hear from you as well and hear what your favorites are. Please make sure to check the description box down below for any information on what I'm wearing on my nails, my face, any links, anything important like that. So thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.